Good morning, Flagler County. I'm Rich Carroll. You're listening to Flagler's Morning News on Friday, January 13th.
Seen an increase in just bad driving, not just in Palm Coast, but all across the country. All you got to do is go out to I-95. You can really see a good example of it.
That's why Palm Coast City Councilman Ed Danko wants to see a collaborative public information campaign centered around neighborhood traffic safety.
Maybe a driving safety month of some degree where we really make a heavy push on getting people to pay a little more attention behind the wheel. And maybe we combine that with a little bit more traffic enforcement by our Sheriff's Department and the additional deputy sheriffs that we have provided.
Danko says he's observed drivers taking more risks that endanger the lives of others.
We've all seen people run red lights. We've all seen people speed up when the light turns yellow. Nobody stops on red anymore when they make a right-hand turn. And it's just gotten worse.
Palm Coast City Councilwoman Kathy Hyder believes traffic calming measures like speed bumps are effective when placed strategically in neighborhoods, but she worries.
My main concern would be for our first responders and our emergency services vehicles, because I know that a matter of seconds could sometimes mean a matter of life and death. So if we have these speed bumps in different areas, how much effect would that have on our first responders or emergency services vehicles where those time elements are concerned?
Palm Coast Fire Chief Kyle Berryhill validated her concerns.
Fire trucks and ambulances are big, and so we have to take longer times to slow down as we approach these types of devices, and then it takes us longer to accelerate. And so there is a double-edged sword, right? We obviously want the roads to be as safe as possible, but absolutely anything that calms traffic increases our response time.
A pedestrian accommodation feasibility study completed by the city showed what Berryhill mentioned, that often speed humps slow drivers about 200 feet as they encounter them. Then they accelerate rapidly, perhaps faster than they were driving before afterwards. A city spokeswoman says they'll continue to study traffic safety and remain committed to making improvements and addressing issues that arise. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you. A convicted sex offender is back behind bars.
Flagler County Sheriff Rick Staley says an investigation started after they received a tip from a national center.
Our cyber crimes unit arrested an individual for 20 counts of possession of child pornography. This pervert had been arrested once before for virtually the identical charge and received a gift when he was put on probation. Now it's time for him to go to prison. Obviously, he is going to continue to try to exploit children, so we need to lock him up. It's a great job by our cyber crimes unit investigating this case and bringing justice to the victims.
The suspect is being held on a $515,000 bond. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Rich Petchke.
Flagler County's cold weather shelter will be open this weekend as temperatures drop.
The Sheltering Tree will open a cold weather shelter today and Saturday night at the Church on the Rock, with cots and meals ready for those most vulnerable. Jaffe Lee is the PIO and preparedness planner for the Florida Department of Health in Flagler County.
Generally, there are homeless people, but we've had people that are living in their car. We've had teenagers. We've had people that just don't have power in their house. If you don't have power in your home or not enough significant heat, then the Church on the Rock is where you can go to make sure you are warm.
Church on the Rock is located at 2200 North State Street. The cold weather shelter will open at 5:30 in the afternoon each evening and will close at 8 a.m. the following day. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
Mardi Gras money sends scholarships to students.
Flagler Education Foundation board member Maria Levin-Sanudo is also a vice president for South State Bank Palm Coast. She said on a recent episode of Lifeline here on WNZF that she and foundation executive director Teresa Rizzo said there is more to Mardi Gras than masks.
So along with all the sponsorship and the ticket sales and, our silent auction, so that's a big focus with the masks. Our goal is $50,000 this year.
And we are going to do a live auction this year.
Yes.
As well. That will be something new we're adding. It always seems to bring a lot of fun. So we will have some amazing vacation package.
Businesses can also sponsor festivities if you need tickets for Mardi Gras on February 21st.
We will get you tickets, no matter how or what we have to do to make it happen, but we will make it happen.
What she means is call the office, go to Flagler Ed Foundation, or check social media for the deets. Lifeline airs every Saturday morning at 9 on WNZF. It's also on the Flagler radio app. From the WNZF newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
The weekend is here and there's plenty of family fun to be had in Flagler County. This is Stacy with Fun for Augie Kids.
Tomorrow, the Flagler County Library invites families with children of all ages to join the fun at their Family Builder Lab. Palm Coast Little League is hosting a pitcher and catcher's clinic for baseball and softball, open to anyone ages 8 through 12 who is interested in pitching or catching. Players' lunches are included. Sunday, the Flagler Auditorium presents The Sound of Soul. For more on these events and others, please visit us on our website at fun4augiekids.com. Have a great weekend.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.
And now, Mike Licio with your WNZF local sports update.
Another crosstown showdown. Girls basketball, Matanzas host FPC. Bulldog coach Anthony Wagner on the significance of tonight.
I think everybody in Flagler County understands the rivalry. We really used last year as a motivational tool heading into Friday's contest.
Pirates come in still looking for their first win of the season. What does Coach Wagner expect from them?
We expect to see them come out, be energetic, and play to win.
Tip at 7:30. More basketball today. FPC boys lost to the alma mater St. Augustine on Tuesday. They are at Global Outreach Charter following a close loss to Spruce Creek Wednesday. Pirates are at Menendez. News Journal all-area football teams announced this week. FPC's Marcus Mitchell, the lone offensive first-teamer. Football County was well represented on defense, though. Pirate Cole Hash joins Bulldogs Rodney Hill, Eli Gilliard, Ben Lalore, and Ashton Bracewell. In soccer, the Lady Bulldogs were eliminated from five-star play Tuesday against Spruce Creek. They host Bowls tomorrow at 11. FPC boys go down 1-0 to Beachside. They play St. Joseph 6 p.m. at the Sal. Matanzas girls lost 8-0 to Beachside. Girls weightlifting Wednesday. Matanzas goes out on top senior night. They win all 10 classes against Seabreeze. FPC defeats the alma mater. In wrestling, FPC comes off a win versus Palaca. They will grapple in the Cousin Milton tournament starting today. Matanzas is at the Wolfpack Challenge in Jacksonville tomorrow. I'll also be in Jacksonville covering Duval. Jaguars host the Chargers in the NFL Wild Card. Earlier this week, Trevor Lawrence was asked what winning the AFC South means.
We get to play again next week, and there's not many teams that get to say that at this point.
Kickoff tomorrow, 8:15 p.m. right here on WNZF. We have local sports updates Mondays and Fridays. From the WNZF Sports Desk, I'm Mike Licio.